Alright, I should have been made this video, but been out here for about an hour and a half now. Nothing but headache after headache after headache after headache due to multiple people touching this car. I did a video on this once before showing what was wrong with it, so I'm actually breaking it down now. And I probably should have been broke it down because now I need more parts and I can't get them for a couple of days, so I can't even put it back together. But I'm gonna show you guys so what all I've done so far. So I got the hub out, got this loose. If you take a look at this, well, that's the bottom ball joint, and it has a lot of space and separation. That wasn't replaced. This is the new CV axle that was on. This is that clip that I was telling you shouldn't have been there. Here's the back of this bearing. This should turn freely. It's hard. Okay, it's hard to turn. It don't turn freely. But I got a new one of those. I said something's wrong with the CV axle. Well, this is a new CV axle somebody put on. You see how this is already separated out of the socket, which is why I'm changing it. The one they had on here for all-wheel drive car, this is a front-wheel drive only. So it should not have this plate and that plate. So all that's got to go. The upper control arm, the upper ball joint, it wasn't positioned right. So I tried to remove it. The threads got damaged on it. So now I got to put a new upper control ball joint, upper ball joint on, lower ball joint, new CV axle, new hub, and put everything back together. And the only thing I currently have in my pile of parts is the hub and the CV axle. So I'm gonna take them two off, put it on today. I'm gonna stage it, take everything loose when the parts come in later this week. I'll slap it on there, be done with this, and hopefully come pick this up. Supposed to have this car last week. I'm like almost 2 weeks behind, which is okay because by next week I will catch up. Somebody also zip tied this. Like, I can't make this stuff up. Look at the zip tie. Like, if it wasn't supposed to go there, why put it there? Like, put stuff back the way it goes. That's all I'm saying. So now I gotta struggle to fix all of this nonsense. But anywho, I'm gonna get it right, because I'm taking the next 2 days off. So, all right. So it's another morning. I meant to record this earlier. I've been out here since about 7 o'clock in 30-degree weather, but I got everything off. This is the new Strut. This is the new CV axle. That's the old Strut. That clearly you can see the boot. Everything has no compression to it at all. Like, it's just stuck. We're going back with the new one. CV axle's coming off. I had to take this whole assembly off. I'm actually getting ready to put a new hub bearing. That's what that is over there. So I'm gonna put all this back together, get it back on, and then we're gonna go on to the next thing. Had to wait on parts for this car. It took a minute because getting parts for this car is very, very hard. Took me like 2.5 weeks to even get anything shipped. So we finally got it. Finally getting this Cadillac back on the road. So let's try to finish this up. All right, hour and a half in. We're on the opposite side. So I did the other side yesterday. So I had all the tools. This side I already replaced the CV axle and all that stuff. So a lot of that easily came off versus the other side. Got that old Strut out. Where I put it? Oh, there you go. So there go the old Strut. And I could tell how far down there was grooved to that mark. When I look at the new one, it doesn't go in as deep. So it basically locked up. It's stuck in the down position. Good old Cadillac. So I've been out here and it's been like 24, 25 degrees. It's starting to warm up. I feel like probably 28, maybe 30 now. But let's get it back together. Alright, final step. That's the back. That's not how the front sit. Front before was doing a nosedive. So I just did the trim and height measurements, which is similar to what you do like on Hummers and different vehicles. It's set in different ways, but I'm gonna check the one on this to make sure everything's good. Gonna lock them bolts down on the strut, take it for a test drive, see what we got.